So is Karrion Kross really gone? Or is WWE setting up the biggest swerve of 2025? Today, we're going to break down 5 shocking ways WWE could bring Karrion Kross back. And trust me, number 1 could flip the entire company upside down. Let's quickly recap where we're at. On August 10th, 2025, WWE moved Karrion Kross and Scarlett to the alumni section of their website. The reports were clear. His contract had expired, and there were no confirmed plans for a renewal. Kross himself made a few cryptic comments online, hinting at frustration with how things were handled. But here's where it gets interesting. At SummerSlam, fans erupted with loud "We want Kross" chants. On social media, #WeWantKross trended for hours. Then there were reports that WWE was confiscating signs in support of him at Monday Night Raw. If he's really done with WWE, why the effort to remove his name from the live crowd? And why have Paul Heyman and other key WWE figures been mentioning Kross in interviews even after his release? When it comes to WWE, the truth is rarely straightforward. And if this is all part of a grand plan, there are some absolutely insane ways he could come back. Let's start with number 5. Picture this: the Royal Rumble. The crowd is electric. The countdown clock hits 10, 9, 8, and you can feel the anticipation building. As the number 30 spot approaches, the arena plunges into total darkness. Silence. Then the sound of an hourglass flipping. A deep, chilling voice echoes, "Tick-tock!" The crowd erupts as Karrion Kross and Scarlett walk out, lit only by a single spotlight. Kross steps into the ring and instantly begins clearing house. One after another, he tosses out some of WWE's biggest names, making a statement that he's not here to pick up where he left off. He's here to dominate. Within minutes, he's standing tall, staring down the final challenger. This wouldn't just be a return. It would be the moment that cements him as a main event player heading into WrestleMania season. The Royal Rumble is the ultimate stage for comebacks. Edge did it in 2020, John Cena did it in 2008. For a character like Kross, built on sudden impact and intimidation, this is the perfect way to make the WWE Universe forget he ever left. Now let's shift gears. Survivor Series has always been about brand warfare, chaos, and shocking debuts. But what if WWE used it for something even bigger? Imagine this. Halfway through a high-stakes Raw versus SmackDown elimination match, the lights go out. The crowd roars in confusion. When the lights come back on, bodies are on the mat, and standing at the center of the carnage is Karrion Kross. And he's not alone. Beside him are 3 or 4 hand-picked warriors, maybe a couple of former NXT standouts, maybe some underused SmackDown monsters, and they proceed to destroy everyone in sight. The match ends in total chaos. The commentary team is stunned. Why is Karrion Kross here? Who are these people with him? It's a throwback to the kind of shocking invasions WWE used to do with the Nexus in 2010 or the Shield in 2012. Kross instantly becomes the leader of a dangerous faction, and the weeks after Survivor Series are spent unraveling his motives. This wouldn't just bring him back, it would make him the centerpiece of WWE programming for months. Here's another direction that WWE could take, one that's more subtle, but equally deadly. Instead of Kross coming back as a lone wolf, what if he returns as the silent, destructive enforcer for an already established mega heel? Picture the Bloodline standing tall on SmackDown. Roman Reigns delivering one of his slow, deliberate speeches about dominance. Out of nowhere, Scarlett's music hits. The crowd is confused, whispers spread, and then Kross walks out. No theatrics, no entrance effects, just a slow, deliberate walk to the ring. Roman smirks, extends his hand, and Kross shakes it. Or maybe it's not Roman. Maybe it's Gunther, the dominant Intercontinental Champion. Pairing 2 physically imposing, ruthless competitors together would create one of the most feared alliances in WWE history. Kross wouldn't have to speak much. His presence would be enough. And when the time is right, WWE could pull the trigger on him turning against his ally. setting up a blockbuster feud. Some of WWE's most successful reinventions have started this way. Rhea Ripley became a megastar by aligning with the Judgment Day. Randy Orton solidified his legacy by joining Evolution. For Kross, this could be the smartest path back to the top. Now, let's talk about the place where Karrion Kross truly became a household name: NXT. Back in 2020, Kross stormed onto the black and gold brand like a wrecking ball. He demolished Keith Lee, carried the NXT Championship with authority, and every single entrance felt like an event. It wasn't just a match when Kross showed up. It was a warning. If WWE wants to rebuild his mystique, sending him back to NXT for a short, dominant run could be the way to do it. He could run through the current roster, crushing everyone in his path, reclaim the NXT title, and then drop it in a shocking main roster call-up. And here's the key. By the time he returns to Raw or SmackDown, fans would remember exactly why they feared Karrion Kross in the first place. No silly helmets, no watered-down presentation, just the cold, calculated destroyer that made him a star. But if WWE really wants to create a moment that fans will never forget, they need to go with this option. No build-up, no teases, no hints. Just pure, unfiltered shock value. It's a random Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes is in the ring delivering a heartfelt promo about his journey to finish his story. The crowd is eating it up. Suddenly, the lights go out. A single spotlight flickers on, but it's not Cody we see. It's Scarlett standing at the top of the ramp holding an hourglass. She slowly flips it, and the ticking fills the arena. The camera cuts back to the ring, and Cody is down. Karrion Kross is standing over him, breathing heavily, eyes locked on the camera. He doesn't say a word. He just kneels down, whispers something we can't hear into Cody's ear, and leaves the ring as the show fades to black. That's not just a return, that's a declaration of war, and it would instantly make Kross the most talked about name in wrestling. So whether this exit is real or just a perfectly executed WWE swerve, one thing's for sure, there are countless ways for Karrion Kross to come back, and each one could shake the company to its core. From Royal Rumble glory, to Survivor Series invasions, to surprise alliances, the possibilities are endless. But here's the real question. Which return would you want to see the most? Do you want him storming back as a lone wolf, leading a new army, or aligning with an unstoppable force? Let me know your fantasy booking in the comments, and I'll feature the best ones in an upcoming video. Whether it's a surprise Rumble return, a shocking heel alliance, or a takeover of NXT, one thing's for sure. The story of Karrion Kross is far from finished. Which comeback would you want to see the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WWE stories, and, as always, TikTok. And if you think Kross's journey is wild, wait until you see how Roman Reigns went from battling cancer to becoming WWE's tribal chief. Click right here to watch that incredible story.